This category of the populace has become vulnerable to antisocial behavior. As an army of youth, politicians use them as thug and other criminal activities. Though poverty and family challenges combine to distract this youth, experts are of the view that it is not excuse to engage in such behavior. Esther David says oftentimes parents are to be blamed as they interfere in the choice of career or are forced to start school early when the mental capacity of the child is not developed. More worrisome is the fact that some students are not serious in their studies, which will make them knowledgeable and good future leaders.
Because right from the onset, the child is not even a science student. So he will not perform optimally. Why? Because his brain, his IQ, his capacity cannot. So he might decide to do it intentionally, you understand? So that he will come out a failure. And that will not make his parents to hands off and allow him, you understand, read the course he wants. And that will warrant for withdrawal. Now, on the other hand, when you talk about students coming, having 9 credit, 6 credit, and you give them courses because of their performances in secondary school, and at the end of the day you realize that they are withdrawn, these performances, this result that they came with from the secondary school is fake. It is fake, because if a child sits down and writes his SSC and NECO, and he knows within himself that he's the one that wrote it with his might, with his IQ, and he was able to come out with 6, 7 credit, of course he will defend such credits in higher institution.
Consequently, she advised parents to allow their children the choice of course of study that can best suit their mental capacity.
Large, you understand? And at the end of the day, you realize that the child will not even meet up, because right from the onset, the child is not even a science student. So he will not perform optimally. Why? Because his brain, his IQ, his capacity cannot, you understand, merge that of the course he's forced to read. That is one. Secondly, there is what we call interest. If you are not interested in doing something, you will never go out of your way to do it. So because the child might not be interested in studying such courses, he might not even give it his best. So he might decide to do it intentionally, you understand, so that he will come out a failure. And that will not make his parents to hands off and allow him, you understand, read the course he wants. And that will warrant for withdrawal.
Judge Tumba, a student, is of the view that those who are not able to cope with the studies during their secondary school will be difficult to cope at the higher level.
The reason behind this is most of them are coming with fake results, and the main reason behind that is that lack of as a person, maybe you can't cope up with your secondary school as you can't cope up with the teaching, and that definitely sure if I write this I will pass. So you invite or you do malpractice during example work and NECO. Then you lead to what? You see the good result A's and B's, but still when you try to ask him or her a simple question, you can't cope with that.